We'll return to those levels and lives later and what they can be used for. But first up, we're going to focus a little bit on what the game actually looks like. So first up, we'll click on the stage and change the background. I'm going to change it to a simple blue. You could of course change it to a different colour. Maybe if you're doing a sci-fi game, you might want to change it to black for the inky black of space, or you might want it to be something different. So there we go. I can go back to my background. There we go. That's nice and blue now. Next, I really need some clouds to float across. Maybe if you're in space, you want stars floating across or asteroids. So to do that, we're going to create a new script. I'm going to create a loop for it to loop from the left to the right. So I've created my new script at the moment. Let's just create that. So that's no good, is it? Clear. I need it to be white because it's a cloud. Okay, so let's do some different little cloud shapes. There we go. Okay, so that's a nice straightforward cloud to be going on with. Let's press OK. There we go, nice fluffy cloud. Okay, now we need to get this to animate from the left to the right. So really, when the game starts, we want it to hide, don't we? So let's get some control in on this one. When the game starts, we want to, well, let's see, we want to hide first. Actually, I won't send it to hide straight away because I want to know where it's going first. So I want it to go X about 250 because that's about the edge of the map, roughly. Yeah, that's about as far as I can go. So let's see, we want motion. I want go to. I want X 250. I actually want to just have to create one cloud and then I can duplicate it. So I want it to appear at a random part here. I don't want it to just always appear across the top. Maybe if you had a skyline going across like a building or something that loops across at the bottom, then you could do that, but I want to have the clouds appearing in different places. So I'm going to change the Y to a random. So I'll say pick a random, and what's the lowest it could go to? The lowest would be at the bottom of the screen, which is about minus 180, and the top's about plus 180. So let's say pick a random between minus 180 and 180 up there. So we've got that, that's fine. Let's go there, and where's the hide option? Looks, of course. Hide. So that's what it's going to do when the game starts. It'll go to somewhere along here and then hide. And what I'm going to say is now, forever if the level is equal to, say, 1 or 2 or 3, so I've got it only appearing on certain levels. This way, later on, I can change it, okay, and have it appear on different levels. So, forever if level equals 1. Now, I might want it on level 1 or level 2, so in my operators I do have the option here, of course, for OR, okay, which can be quite useful. So if I duplicate that little level on there and duplicate it again, you can add as many of these as you like, really, and duplicate them and pop them into each other. So forever if level is equal to 1 or level is equal to 2. So just like in Python, where you have to tell it what your variable is and whether it's equal to each time. Okay, forever if it's equal to those, what we'll do is we'll wait for a random amount of time so that they appear at different sections. So let's see, wait, pick random between, well, not long, 0.1 of a second, 1 of a second. We want them to come fairly regularly. As you can see, it's disappeared at the moment. I have accidentally run the script, but we'll get it to appear. Now what's this bit over here? So that's X minus 240. So I want the motion to go to, let's see, X minus 240, and on the Y we want to pick that random, don't we? Pick random. Oh, actually I could just duplicate that one before, couldn't I? Because I'm getting to do the same thing here. So duplicate that in, paste that in there, pop, pop, and then we'll get it to show. So at the moment I'm just saying, go to the beginning at the first place, hide, and then wait for a moment and again go to the beginning, which is anywhere on this side, and then I want it to show, don't I? So let's have a look here. Looks, show, and then I'm going to repeat going across to the left here. So I've got from about 250 to minus 250, so that's about 500 steps, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll put a little repeat in here, and I'll change the x in the motion. Let's see, change x now. Change x by, let's say, I don't know, minus 5. You'll see if that's a reasonable speed. And then minus 5, how many 5s in 250? Well, I'm not entirely sure, so let's try 100. Let's have a look. Okay, and then we will hide. And then what it should do is, forever if it's level 1, wait for a moment, go to this random point, show, repeat and change back, and then when it gets to the end here it should be hiding. Now I'm not sure if that's going to be perfect, it may get stuck on the edge, let's see. Let's press the green flag. There you go, he's moving along. That's pretty spot on, isn't it? Yeah, so that seems to be doing the job as we like. So that's what you need to do to get the loop of your cloud. Obviously you should be changing the names of your sprites to suitable ones. You want to get that iteration, that loop. This is a conditional iteration. It only does it if level is equal to 1 or level is equal to 2, okay? So there we go, that's our first cloud. So make sure you save that, and then you're ready to move on to the next video.